It's time for Orchard Skills. Database administration is essential when managing a content management system. An effective database utility is required. Today on Orchard Skills, we'll be utilizing the free database utility DB Browser for SQLite to manage a SQLite database in Orchard Core. Please stay with us and we'll get started. Welcome back. The original version of Arca Database Browser was used as a free companion tool to the Arca Database Extra, a commercial product that embeds SQLite databases and some additional extensions to handle compressed and binary data. The resulting program was renamed to SQLite Database Browser and released into the public domain. The product was renamed DB Browser for SQLite to avoid confusion at the request of Richard Hipp, the creator of SQLite, as the previous name was creating unintended support issues. DB Browser for SQLite is a high-quality visual open-source tool to manage SQLite database files. DB Browser for SQLite controls and wizards are available for users to create and compact database files, create, define, modify, and delete tables, create, define, and delete indexes, browse, edit, add, and delete records, search records, import and export records as text, import and export tables from and to CVS files, import and export database from and to SQL dump files, issue SQL queries and inspect the results, examine a log of all SQL commands issued by the application, plot simple graphs based on table and query data. So let's get started. Launch your favorite browser and head over to github.com/SQLbrowser/SQLbrowser and scroll down to download Windows release here. Click on the link, and I'm going to select DB Browser for SQLite standard install for 64-bit Windows. And it will download the file. Go ahead and install. Click Next. I accept. Next. Select all the options and select Next and Next and install. And then click Finish. Okay, great. We have DB Browser for SQLite installed. Okay, let's test DB Browser for SQLite on an existing Orchard Core web application. Launch your favorite web browser and head over to github.com/orchardskills/orchardskills.orchardcore.materialDesignTheme. And let's go ahead and clone the repository. Click on the green code button and select Open with GitHub Desktop. Go ahead and open GitHub Desktop. Let's go ahead and clone the repository. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and launch Visual Studio and open the Orchard Skills Orchard Core Material Design Theme application. Let's head up and hit the little green triangle to run our application. Okay, let's enter our site name in and our recipe. Let's go ahead and select Material Design Theme, enter in our credentials, and click on the Finish Setup button. Okay, great. Our application is running. So at this point, our SQLite database has been created through the recipe. And so let's just go ahead and exit out of the browser and also exit out of Visual Studio. Okay, let's go ahead and launch DB Browser for SQLite. And let's open the SQL database, and that would be located in the app data folder under sites under default. The app data folder is located in your main project. Okay, here's all our tables. You can see that. And then we can select on browse data, and we can select any of the tables here. Let's go ahead and look at the document table. And we can move, see the types and the contents here. To recap, we headed over to the DB Browser for SQLite GitHub repository. we scrolled down to the Download Windows Release Here section, downloaded the Windows 64-bit installer, installed DB Browser for SQLite. Next, we headed over to the Orchard Skills GitHub page, cloned the Orchard Skills Material Design repository, launched Visual Studio, and loaded the Orchard Skills Material Design solution. Reran it and set up the Orchard Core web application by selecting the Orchard Skills Material Design recipe. That created the SQLite database. We then exited the browser and Visual Studio, launched DB Browser for SQLite, and loaded the SQLDB SQLite database file located in the App Data folder. Using DB Browser for SQLite, we examined the database structure and browsed the data. Now, if you missed or didn't understand something, that's okay. There's a detailed blog post that describes all the steps. There is also a GitHub repository with the complete source code. All this information is in the video description. If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up icon. Also, please subscribe and click on the bell icon to get a notification when I release the next video. Thank you for watching.